Oh, I've never read out loud before that I can remember, which doesn't mean anything because I have a terrible memory. I'm 5, 6, 7 years old, single digits. And home means to me what it means to anybody. It's the place I come home to at the end of the day. It's where I eat family dinner after my brother and I play Superman or Star Wars, the game of the day. Home is where my parents tuck me in at night and keep my demons at bay. I'm 5, 6, 7 years old maybe. I know where home is. I know what home means. When my first few sleepovers are interrupted by nightmares, it takes very little prompting for me to tell my hosts, I want to go home. I'm 10, 11, 12 years old, not a teenager yet, and home means to me what it could mean to anybody. It's that gutted house at the drop of the hill. Brick wall cold, held breathless and still. One house, 3 hearts, no breathing, just beating. Suspended disbelief as we adjust to the hollow places where my father used to be. Home is where my mother tucks me in at the end of the day in an effort to keep her demons at bay. As if tucking me in will remind her that she's still my mother, will convince us all that we 3 are enough. I'm 10, 11, 12 years old maybe. I know where home is. I know what home means. When I spy my father's smiling face and for the first time feel love turn to hate, I know it must be harder on my mother. I remind myself I'm needed at home. I'm 15, 16, 17 years old. High school, they say, is the best years of your life, and home means to me what I hope it never means to anybody else. It's the pitted emptiness of my mother's eyes. It's the weight of her sorrow and breathless drowning in her tears. It's choking down my voice when all I know how to say is I need to get out. Please, let me out. It's helplessness and penniless grief. And no, we can't turn up the heat. The cold in your bones matches the cold in your soul. Home is where I tuck my mother into bed and pray to gods I have long since given up on believing for some way to keep going. I'm 15, 16, 17 years old maybe. I know where home is. I know what home means. I know I can never leave. I know I'm needed at home. I'm 18, 19, 20 years old, and home means to me what I've learned it can mean for anybody. It's the place I come home to at the end of the day. It's where we scrape by on meager rations and poor salaries and never run out of hope. It's where food and clothing and love and touch are communal. Home is where my best friends share my bed and my personal space and my struggles and successes. I'm 18, 19, 20 years old maybe. I know where home is. I know what home means. I know now that home can live and breathe and smile. I know now that these people are my home. I'm 21 years old and home is a foreign concept. I have a bed and a roof and a closet. I have food and clothes and personal space. The smiling faces of my home are scattered across the country and I want to go home. I'm 21 years old and I don't know where home is anymore.